This was so much stuff, but in particular for me, the advice that I would give myself when I'm younger is to try to enjoy the journey, try to enjoy the process. I'm such a goal-oriented person that I was always kind of looking for that next step. And so I would really like to tell myself back in med school when I was like, well, I can't wait to be a resident, and in residency, I can't wait to be a fellow, or I can't wait to be out on my own in private practice, to really just kind of sit back, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, enjoy what I'm going through during that time instead of always looking towards the next step. So for me, when I was in residency, or actually when I was in medical school, looking to apply to residency, I was applying to this very difficult, competitive field. I had a lot of people tell me that it wasn't worth the time, it wasn't worth the effort, it was going to be this big struggle, that I might not get what I want. And I was reading this book called The Alchemist, and there was this quote from the book that at the time really spoke to me. I wrote it down, I put it on a sticky note, I hung it up on my bulletin board. I've moved multiple times since then. It's made it from bulletin board to planner, and I keep it actually in my planner at my office, and it's something that I just read and remind myself about. And so it's something that just reminds me about why I'm doing everything I do and why I'm sacrificing and working so hard. So if you believe yourself worthy of the things you fought so hard to get, then you become an instrument of God, you help the soul of the world, and you understand why you are here. And it's this cheesy little sticky note that's come everywhere with me forever, but it's something that really just reminds me of I'm truly doing what I love, I'm passionate about it, and by doing that and by really caring and giving back, I am truly an instrument of God in doing what I'm meant to do. So what I hope to change about my community is really just kind of through hard work myself. So most recently what I've been doing is investing both my time and money into a project downtown. My husband and I have purchased a property downtown, an old historic building, and through investors, through our own financial means, as well as through our own kind of sweat equity, for lack of better terms, we're renovating this beautiful historic building. We are starting a restaurant, a distillery, a speakeasy, and an event space, all in the hopes of kind of contributing to the momentum of the revitalization of downtown Shreveport. And we hope by making jobs and making opportunities, as well as taking this chance on this property downtown, that we inspire people to work hard and give back just like we are, as well as provide a space for young professionals. We really know that Shreveport can be this thriving metropolis, and that there needs to be jobs and there needs to be things for young professionals to do. And so we're hoping to kind of start this momentum. So I thought a lot about this one. I am originally from New Mexico. I'm not from Louisiana. I'm not from the South. And so I grew up in the mountains. And something that I've been doing since I was 8 years old is fly fishing. And it's something that I'm really passionate about. I still do to this day. It's something that my dad and I used to do together. It was kind of our bonding thing. Every time I'd come home from college, we'd set up a fishing trip and just go hang out on the water, enjoy the outdoors. And there's this just really kind of serene place that you get to when you're outside kind of doing that. And it was a bonding thing for me and my dad. And my dad actually passed away about 4 years ago. So now it's something that I do to feel closer to my dad. And I can't wait till my daughter, she's 18 months right now, is old enough to go out fishing. And I'm pregnant with my first son. So it's something that I can't wait to share with them and kind of give them a piece of my dad through doing that. But it's a good thing for me. I remember when I was applying to residency and explaining to them, well, you know, I've been tying knots and tying my own fly since I was 10, 12, 14 years old. And so that kind of intricate detail and patience is something that I've been doing since I was little. So I think it prepared me for my career as a surgeon, in addition to giving me kind of a bonding opportunity with my dad that I now can look back on fondly. And whenever I kind of feel like I need some space or I miss my dad, it's something I can go do. So much, you know, as the goal-oriented person that I am. But right now I'm currently expanding my medical practice. We have the construction going on downtown for our restaurant and distillery, and I'm pregnant with my second child. So I'm really kind of right at that beginning of continuing to work. I feel like I've accomplished so much, but I have so much further to go. So a big thing is just kind of figuring out that work-life balance, because being a wife, being a mother is a priority for me, but so is being a surgeon and a business owner. So I think just towing that line of making everything a priority and doing everything really well.